Hello, everyone. Welcome to Jasim Graphs. I am just so excited you're here today. We're going to go on an absolutely incredible ocean adventure for today's explainer.
Oh, wow. I love the ocean. Wait, are we learning about sharks? Or maybe dolphins?
Well, not quite. Today, we're diving into the world of one of the most amazing, ancient, and honestly truly wonderful animals on the entire planet, this sea turtle. Let's kick things off with a really big question. Did you know that a leatherback sea turtle can dive deeper into the dark, freezing ocean than a giant whale?
Wait, no way. A turtle diving deeper than a whale? That is just amazing. Their little flippers must be so strong.
They really are. Sea turtles literally have superpowers that we're only just beginning to understand. So, here's our fun roadmap for today's explainer. First, we'll meet the sea turtle. Second, we'll look at its habitat. Third, we're going to learn about its diet. Fourth, we'll check out its daily habits. Fifth, we'll share some totally amazing turtle facts. And finally, we'll wrap up with a quick summary. All right, let's dive right in.
Section 1. Meet the sea turtle. We'll be looking at the 7 different species worldwide.
So, while there are 7 different species swimming in our oceans right now, today we're really focusing on 2 very special ones. Now, every animal has a common name, like sea turtle, but scientists use special words to name them too. The green sea turtle's scientific name is Chelonia mydas. Let's say that together. Nice and slow. Chelonia mydas. Chelonia mydas! Oh, wow, that sounds so fancy and scientific, doesn't it? And the giant leatherback? Well, it's called Dermochelys coriacea. Both of these wonderful creatures are a type of animal known as a marine reptile. Hold on, just a second. My brain just caught a really big word. What exactly is a reptile?
I am so glad you asked. A reptile is a cold-blooded animal that usually has scales on its body. So things like lizards, snakes, and yep, sea turtles are all reptiles. Let's take a few seconds to really lock that word in our brains. Reptile.
Got it? Got it! Reptile!
Now, let's talk about just how big these guys get. The leatherback sea turtle is literally the biggest turtle in the whole world. Get this, an adult leatherback can weigh up to 1,410 pounds. 1,410 pounds? Goodness, how heavy is that? Well, imagine picking up a huge cow or even a small car. That is exactly how heavy just one turtle can be. Whoa, I definitely cannot lift a car.
Moving right along, Section 2. Where do they live? Let's explore their ocean habitats.
Sea turtles are absolute explorers. They actually start their lives on warm, sandy, tropical beaches. But when they grow up, they travel way out into the deep, wide open oceans. Wait, what do we call the place where an animal lives? Is there a special science word for that? There sure is. The word is habitat. A habitat is just the natural home of an animal. So for a sea turtle, the ocean and the sandy beach make up its habitat. Let's pause and let everyone say it at home. Habitat. Great job. This map right here shows the completely incredible swimming journeys turtles take. Scientists actually use tiny satellite trackers to follow them, and they found out that some sea turtles swim thousands of miles across places like the South China Sea. Thousands of miles? That is absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, I get tired just swimming across the pool. It's unbelievable, right? They're true ocean wanderers.
Okay, jumping into Section 3, what do they eat? Let's take a look at turtle diets.
Because sea turtles swim so far, they need a ton of energy. But what a sea turtle actually eats to survive depends entirely on what kind of species it is.
Oh man, I hope it's pizza.
Haha, nope, still no pizza. Let's learn 2 more big vocabulary words to see what they actually eat.
Oh boy, vocabulary check. Let's see. Carnivore and herbivore. Could you explain those simply?
Absolutely. A carnivore is simply an animal that eats meat, and a herbivore is an animal that eats plants. Let's pause for a second to remember. Carnivore means meat, herbivore means plants.
Now check out this really cool comparison. The giant leatherback turtle is a carnivore. It absolutely loves to eat slippery, squishy jellyfish. But the adult green sea turtle, it's a herbivore. It loves swimming in shallow water to eat from underwater fields of green seagrass. Oh, I get it. So one eats jelly blobs and the other eats ocean salads. That makes it so much easier to remember.
Exactly. Spot on. Now let's jump into section 4, daily habits and behavior. Let's look at their everyday life in the ocean.
So what does a sea turtle do all day? Well, most of the time, they're nomadic. That basically means they travel around all by themselves in the ocean. But when it's time to lay eggs, the mother turtles return to the exact same sandy beaches at night.
Wait, do they really always travel alone? Don't they ever hang out with their friends or families?
Well, usually they are alone, but there is this one magical exception for a turtle called the olive ridley. They have a habit called an arribada. That's a Spanish word that means arrival. It's a massive, perfectly timed group nesting where thousands of turtles all arrive at the beach at the exact same time. Let's pause to remember that really cool word, arribada.
Wow.
It's like a giant turtle beach party.
Arribada.
It totally is. Now, after the mother turtles lay their eggs, they go right back to the sea. Months later, the tiny baby turtles hatch at night. They're supposed to follow the natural, bright light of the moon, reflecting on the ocean to find their way safely to the water.
Oh, but wait, I read this really interesting study from the Ningaloo Reef. It said that artificial lights from human ports and ships can actually confuse the baby turtles. They end up going the wrong way because of our lights.
You're absolutely right. Human light pollution is a huge danger to them. And that's exactly why it's so incredibly important we keep beaches dark at night for the babies. All right, now it's time for Section 5, Amazing Turtle Facts. Get ready for some incredible adaptations.
Oh boy, I am super excited. Give me the best facts you've got.
Okay, fact number 1, spiky throats. Because leatherbacks eat slippery jellyfish, they actually have backwards pointing spikes in their throats called papillae. This lets them wring out the salty seawater and swallow the jelly without it slipping right back out. Yikes, spiky throats. Okay, what about the tiger shark helpers? Fact number 2. Tiger sharks actually eat sea turtles, which sounds kind of sad, but it actually helps balance the entire ocean. It keeps the turtles from eating too much seagrass, which keeps the whole ocean ecosystem healthy and thriving. And for fact number 3, let's look at this amazing photo. This is a rescued green sea turtle. Scientists put these tiny tracking devices on them, kind of like a little backpack, before setting them free. Researchers in places like the Extra Islands in the South China Sea track them to learn exactly where they go so we can protect their ocean highways.
A turtle with a little high-tech backpack? That is literally the cutest science I have ever seen.
And hey, because scientists are tracking and protecting them, I have some super amazing news. The global green turtle population has actually increased by 28% since the 1970s. That is simply incredible. A 28% increase means that humans are successfully helping them, and that conservation really truly works. Which brings us to our final stop, Section 6, Summary and Key Takeaways. We went on quite the educational journey today, across the ocean. Let's make sure we remember the most important pieces. Let's review the big 3 vocabulary words we learned today.
Oh, I know them. I want to proudly recite them. Ready, kids? First is marine reptile. A turtle is a cold-blooded animal with scales. Second is carnivore and herbivore. One eats meat, one eats plants. And third is arribada, the giant turtle beach party arrival.
Perfect! You learned so much today. If you loved learning about the sea turtle today, please be sure to like this explainer and subscribe to Jasim Graphs for a lot more amazing educational journeys. Before we go, I want to leave you with one big question to think about. Now that you know just how far turtles travel, what's one way you think humans can help keep their ocean habitats clean and safe? Think about that. And remember, everyone, this explainer was made with the help of AI. AI can sometimes make mistakes, so always keep learning, stay endlessly curious, and be sure to double-check your facts. See you next time in the ocean!